rare mood for both seafood and a salty snack, why not say moshi moshi to KASUGAI SQUID Pea Snacks, a product of Japan. These marble-sized bites of joy combine soybeans, wheat, peanuts, and cornstarch with a wicked dusting of squid flakes mixed into the batter. And few snacking alternatives offer a crunch as loud as the one you'll get here. Hottie Scotty, you have a licking problem. Hottie Scotty has a licking problem. Lick.
I have never done this in the history of Limbo, Grub, aka Yucker Yum, but I'm gonna set a trend right here, right now. That last review that I did on the goat's milk 1 week ago, I am retroactively taking a star away. Why? Because I hate to be unfair because I wish I could grant this same luxury or the same style of grading to all the other things that I've graded on this show, but that gave me such a weird aftertaste, and it just stays with you like some kind of skunk that lost his mother, just trailing behind you every step you make. It would not leave me alone. Here it is 1 week later, I can still taste it! Good grief, and there's no way to know about things like aftertaste while you're in the heat of the moment. But it was so pungent, it was like a punch to the face that left a mark that wouldn't go away for quite some time. So, retroactively, that goat's milk, whatever the brand was, I forget, some dirt brand I've never heard of, gets 1.5 stars instead of the 2.5. So I hope that those of you who use these videos as reference materials knew and had the foresight to watch this video so you could get an accurate grade on goat's milk. I would not suggest you try goat's milk unless you want a taste that's gonna stick with you, I don't know, for the rest of your life. I don't know, it's still in my mouth, I don't know when it's gonna leave. But what am I looking at today? As if last week wasn't bad enough. When this showed up in the Divinity crate, it seemed as if the whole room got darker. Big clouds started to billow overhead like that scene from Ghostbusters when Gozer was on his or her way. Good grief, I have uncovered this stone before. KASUGAI SQUID Pea Snacks. I've eaten octopus for the show. I said that twice on purpose. I did it twice. I've eaten squid for the show. Isn't that enough? How many more tentacled beasts do I have to eat? They're squid peas. Apparently they're squids mixed with some kind of pea? I don't know. I'm looking at the ingredients and I see cornstarch, peanuts, and where are the squid? Where's the squid? Squid flakes, dried squid flakes. How the heck do you combine peanuts and squid flakes together to form a unit? I don't get it, but you know what? I say that probably more often than any phrase on this here show. I don't get it. This time, I really don't. Why would your mind just suddenly go to squid when you're looking for a snack? I understand they have those oyster crackers. Everybody loves those oyster crackers, like in their soups and stuff like that. But they don't taste like oysters. They're just called that. I don't know why they're called that. People out there viewing, there's a comment section down below, let me know why oyster crackers are called oyster crackers, because they have no oyster in them. These, rest assured, have squid in them, and there's nowhere I can hide. I mean, maybe they're like those chicken and a biscuit crackers, like, people love those. They have like chicken baked in, like the broth of the chicken is baked into the actual cracker, and that kind of tastes like chicken. And this, I think I've dealt with the KASUGAI brand once before. Apparently they're a Japanese company, and squid is probably more common in Japan. Actually, it's definitely more common in Japan than it is here. Maybe they look at squid as we do chicken? I don't know. I remember Rambo and Half-Bill, have some squid on a stick, win some prizes. It's the best for when I'm blue. You know, so if they're giving away squid on a stick in carnivals, maybe it's pretty common. I don't know. Good Lord, I opened this all wrong. Now there's no way I can reseal it. But let me take a whiff. Doesn't smell like crackers. It doesn't smell like peanuts. It doesn't smell like oysters. It doesn't smell like squid. It smells like... like dust bunnies almost. It smells like It has a very dirt-ish smell to it, but old dirt, like neglected dirt. It's got that weird dollar store smell, like I say often. Wait till you see what this thing looks like. A lot bigger than you thought it would be. A lot bigger than I thought it would be. Good golly, Miss Molly. Great balls of fire, what am I looking at? Oh well, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be crunchy. It's got peanuts in it, right? My only hope is maybe the peanut taste is a little bit stronger than the squid taste. It's in my mouth, I can't believe it's in my mouth. Alright. It's not near as bad as I thought it would be. Definitely don't taste like squid. It's got kind of like a crunchy outer layer and a little bit of a softer inner layer, but not quite soft. But it's a little bit softer than the outer crust. The peanut taste is definitely prevalent, which is hallelujah. Thank goodness for my sanity's sake. But if you were looking for a squid snack, you might want to look elsewhere because this doesn't taste like no squid. In fact, oh wait, sometimes you'll get a hint of a seafood kind of taste. I'm not sure if it's squid that I taste, but you'll get a hint of a little bit of a fishy kind of taste to it. But it's not bad. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. But, like I have said on prior reviews, if you don't get what is described in, in the item description, I gotta take points off for that. So if I were to give this a star rating, I gotta give it 2 stars. 2 stars is good for what this is because it's okay. I would consider it a little bit lower than average, and I wouldn't rush out to eat this. Plus, on top of that, it doesn't taste like no seafood. It's got a very, very light, I mean, if you really, really concentrate on it, it's got a really light seafood taste. But the first couple of them that I ate, I didn't even taste that. So, I mean, you really have to have the right piece in your mouth. Good Lord. Anybody can, like, take these videos and chop them up, and I could be saying the most vile things imaginable. But I'm not inviting you to do that, by the way. So this is your good buddy Hottie Scotty Pancake 603 saying, if you want a squiddy snack, look elsewhere because this is no good. However, if you just want a painless snack that kind of tastes like a peanut, but not quite, why not? Give this a whirl. So anyway, that's it. Sorry, this couldn't have been more exciting, but later.
Stearns! A clothier found at most shopping malls and a fine place to buy my daily wares. I do all my shopping at Stearns. From workout gear to gold chains to my knee braces, Ted Fowler statuettes, flip-flops. Hell, son, they even tailored my first ever black smoking skull vest embroidered DTA 316. You can even apply for a Stearns credit card, but be sure to pay off them gimmicks they keep sending in the mail. Y'all know what they're called, and they're called bills.